Mm. Yeah, yeah. Conejo. What's up, energy? It's still in story time. Purge mode. Motherfucking Z Nation. I am legend. Okay, so I just want to get a brief little sham about my creation story because I'm so fascinated with how nature works, and I just seem to be obsessed with myself because I be looking at myself and like, what? For real? How come I never paid attention to that before? The reason why is because I be worried about motherfuckers. Like, why you so worried about motherfuckers? These motherfuckers ain't worried about you, bro. I guarantee it. They just out here in nature, breathing in the good ass prana. And probably ain't even had breakfast yet. Mm-hmm. So it go like this, you know what I'm saying? This is how I became a vigilante, you know what I'm saying? I have this connection to the spirit that tells me I was built to save. So I must become a healer. I must heal myself. And it started when, metaphorically, I lost my parents at a very young age. It was like I watched them get gunned down by a masked man, and no matter what I did, there was no getting them back. Was the reality that I was experiencing. So it kind of made me a monster on the inside, and I was always trying to, you know what I'm saying, hold it back because I didn't want to let the devil out, because I was always taught that your conscience is your guide and you should listen to the angels. So I was always trying to listen for, what are the angels telling me now? What are the angels saying I should do? When as a child, there was no way for me to really be like, that's just all you, bro. There ain't nothing else. But, you know what I'm saying, children are able to use their gifts to create real imaginary friends that exist in the spirit world. So as I got older, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, I was a creature to everybody else. Like, I was just different. Like, I just didn't fit in. And I was able to not just do things, but see things in a way that nobody really understood and only I understood. So it was unexplained. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying, uh, I got bit by the bug and nobody else did. And I became the Spider-Man connected to the Matrix that I couldn't see, taste, touch, or smell. And then way later on in life, learning that that Matrix that I was connected to was a prison for our minds. It was just like a holographic 3D reality that we perceive to be real, but we couldn't save ourselves. We couldn't be the hero. We had to be the victims. And we was always, uh, under the control of the villain. And that's pretty much the way it still is. So now we have an opportunity to change that, because the day the earth stood still is really real. It's not just uh, a fairy tale story, or, what I'm saying, some made up voodoo. Like voodoo. So, what I'm saying, I didn't never really connect with people. I just connected with, like, their I guess their emotional bodies, their their feelings, their thoughts, their words, their reactions. You know what I'm saying? And I was always thinking about, like, how it feels to be everybody but me. Like, I could feel everybody but me. It was like I could never feel myself once I got bit by the bug and I started seeing my reality like it was, my own world, but I was trapped in it. So there was no uh, ah, I know what I can do. I can use my powers for good, because there was no way for me to understand that with great power comes great responsibility, when there was no field for my expertise that I was, like, getting when I was in school in any grade level. Everything was like, I like this, but I'm not really into that. Science was, like, fascinating though. I was into science. And then, like, going to church was, what I'm saying, the other highlight. So it was like spirit and science I was into, but nobody was teaching about spirit science in the way that I needed to learn it. So I had to figure it out myself, you know what I'm saying? Messy, like a little here, a little there, connecting the dots, putting it together. Ah, I can see now. Are you see now? So now that I'm older, like, and I'm able to understand a lot of the things that I didn't understand. I didn't even understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood a lot. Like, I was the deepest child ever. Like, if you talk to me, you wouldn't be like, oh, he's super grown. You'd be like, man, he's super deep. Like, he goes deep into it. Like, way deeper than I ever thought about. Like, I never thought about it like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, I made a habit of over analyzing things, because I didn't trust the world. I didn't trust everybody's information that they gave me. I always felt like there was something hidden between the lines I needed to read, or something other than what they were saying, that it was connected to. Like, the light is connected to the darkness. Like, without the darkness, you wouldn't be able to recognize light. And then, you know what I'm saying, without light, you wouldn't be able to recognize the darkness. So I'm looking for the polarized view in everything, like yin and yang. I need to know both sides. And I came to a realization that made me feel like maybe, just maybe, somehow I came to this planet in a different way. Not in a special way, but in a different way than everybody else, with a different destiny and purpose that nobody knew about. So I had to figure it out my own self. Like Superman, where my parents didn't abandon me, they were trying to save me by leaving me to figure it out myself, because there was no way for them to know what to do without, you know what I'm saying, some kind of sign, some kind of warning beforehand, like some angel saying, hey, you're going to have the baby and you need to name it this. There was none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was, you on your own, bro. Figure it out, because don't nobody know what they purpose and destiny is, but they can feel it. And I wasn't really trying to feel myself. I was trying to feel everybody else, trying to find the answers. I was seeking the truth about everything because I wanted to know. I need to know. I wouldn't like um, that person that once you tell them something, they feel like they know it all. But when I talked, I sounded like a know-it-all, and people didn't like that. So they was like, yeah, you can't talk to him because he don't know when to shut up. He think he know everything. He's smart though. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows everything. There's way too much information to decode the matrix. So, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge is infinite. So, because it's not possible for you to know everything, you just need to stick to learning what you can learn right now instead of worrying about trying to be the smartest man or not be the dumbest man, because those are just aspects. They're not like real comparisons that make you or break you, unless that is the meaning that you give it. And you know what I'm saying? I made that mistake. But I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, undo, or should I say unlearn some of the stuff that I accepted as truth, that when I checked behind whatever I was told or whatever I was being taught, I didn't find anything that said, well, this is the other side, or that's not all there is. So I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like a program that was just downloaded into my head and it stayed in my subconscious. And now that I'm older, I'm able to look at it like, well, you can't really erase your hard drive and just take stuff out of your subconscious and have a clean slate or whatever. You can clear your conscious mind. You can definitely clear your conscious mind with meditation, but your subconscious records everything. Everything you see, everything you hear, everything you taste, everything you touch, and everything you feel. Your subconscious mind records it like the camera of your life, and you see it through your mind's eye. It looks like that you're looking at things through your eyes, but really, um, eye doctors have, you know what I'm saying, shown where if you analyze like how the eye sees things, it's not like a an external uh, view or perception of it. It's like your eyes are taking in the light, and your mind is turning the light into images. So when you become handicapped in one of these senses, like everybody has a sixth sense, you know what I'm saying? Because without that, you wouldn't have your mind's eye working at all at any degree. But you know what I'm saying, there is different degrees. But what I'm saying is, usually when you lose one sense, it gives strength and power to another. And usually whatever that sense is probably what your spiritual gift is. And you could turn it up with a lot of concentration, a lot of meditation, and some shadow work. And look at light work too, cause look, it must be two sides. So you know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm out here and I'm trying to feel the vibes and read the energy like all the time because I don't see with two eyes like everybody else. I see with my third eye open and my left eye partially taking in light, but not too much because by taking too much light, it just causes darkness. And then I just be in my fields. So I have to meditate and, you know what I'm saying, sit with my eyes closed for a long period of time before I can readjust to the light and just reset my external vision or my perception so that I can just open my eye and see regularly just as anyone else. So once I made like these crazy realizations and I started to, you know, kind of push away from people and accept myself and, you know, try to, instead of hating on myself so much, start loving myself and you know, try to make a name for myself and shine a little bit like a diamond and, you know, spread my wings and fly. I started helping people, serving people, and I was saving lives, it would seem. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really bringing salvation into the balance for a lot of beings. And I wasn't appreciated. Like, I just got rejected. And because I didn't learn how to deal with rejection at a very early age, I didn't know how to deal with rejection at an older age. So as I got rejected, I became more like an asshole. Started talking shit. And instead of like helping people uh, see the light, because, you know what I'm saying, when they used to do that Bible talk, they'd be like, oh, here it come with that Bible. Run, like it was the Mormons coming. I didn't even get to knock on the door. Niggas like, oh, shit, here you go. So, you know what I'm saying, I put the light away. And I started talking that shit that was, you know what I'm saying, really being the catalyst for a lot of people who were ignoring their shadow self and just gazing into the light. Like, yeah, I am the light. And you know what I'm saying? It's not true that you're you know what I'm saying, you are the light. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying, you are the light. But you know what I'm saying, you're both energies. You're masculine and feminine. You're light and dark. Your conscience is split in two, good and bad, beautiful and ugly. So you can see both sides. But you know what I'm saying, when I made the choice to stop seeing the light and you know, stick to trust in the darkness, fear became my weapon. I wanted to use fear to protect myself. But you know what I'm saying, while I'm trying to use fear to protect me, you know what I'm saying, what it was really doing was killing me. It was killing my light. It was draining my spiritual energy. And I didn't notice it because I thought this was the regular, normal way to be. Like, ain't that what you're supposed to do? That's what it looked like everybody else doing. When I look at it, analyze it, don't overanalyze it, try it out, muscle memory. Yeah, that's what I got. So I was following the field, and as it goes, I was, you know what I'm saying, experiencing the life lessons, not knowing that I was experiencing the life lessons. And then it kept happening over and over and over. And I would go tell people, hey, you ever notice how shit keep happening over and over, like the past keep trying to repeat itself, and you don't know why. I know why. Cause you ain't learned the lesson. A nigga asked me one day, why would a person keep doing the same stupid shit over and over? I said the answer is simple. So they can learn. And it ain't about like knowing whether you're doing it because you can learn or not. It's about realizing that you need to be learning instead of anything else. Because I feel like anything else other than learning is knowing. And if you knew, you probably wouldn't be experiencing that. Not from inside. Like when you're experiencing it from outside, that's when you become the teacher and you're no longer the student. Which means the student is ready and the teacher appears like, hey, I've been through that. I know what to do. Ask me. I can help you. Ergo, Conejo. Sigolago. Conejo. The magic shaman. So, we have a state of mind and state of being. Left brain, right brain. And these energies connect for a reason. Like they were designed in that way so that you could experience both sides at once. But when you choose to like be in denial, it does something physically to the connection from certain parts of your body to other parts of your body. Like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, you stress a lot, or you're in pain a lot, or your blood pressure is up a lot. Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, your reaction is to the fears that appear in your reality that you need to experience, face, and conquer, as well as learn from, can either be good for you or bad for you. And by that, I mean it causes what is a result of your sickness and your dis-ease and your pain, of course. You know what I'm saying? And even if these pains are not like phantom pains and they're like your reason for, I need to escape because I don't want to feel this pain. You know what I'm saying? If you turn to like coping mechanisms and you like create like addictive habits for yourself, you're just gonna be stuck in Groundhog Day. Like, you get fucked up, you fall asleep, you wake up, do it again. It's Groundhog Day. And it's like the same day over and over and over. Even if every event doesn't happen the same exact way, the same exact time, with the same exact people, because the universe doesn't need to repeat it in that way. But as far as the effect that I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, that's how it works. Like Groundhog Day. So, you know what I'm saying, you get to make a choice. Am I going to keep repeating the steps, or am I going to go into training about this part of my life and level up? Because the ascension process is about leveling up. So, you know what I'm saying, this is where I'm at, where my training right now is, it's time for me to level up. It's time for me to realize who I am, why I am, and be. Because that is my destiny and purpose on the planet. And if you can see me, you should follow me. If you cannot see me, you have another way to go, and you need to find a mentor, find a trainer, find a life coach, find a health coach. Because these people are out there, and what you want wants you. So if you're looking for a guru, they're gonna find you, but you gotta match the vibration and want it for yourself first. Can't nobody else want it for you. Can't nobody pray for it for you.
You should text Jean. It's 2 o'clock.
I'm coming. And
It feels good out here. Does it feel good out here to you?
so how we're gonna do it is we're gonna make a real time conversation on like social media. I have a group. It's called Virtual Conscious Reality. We're gonna set up
Tony, you need to come get something on your arms, buddy.
the hater hotline so that y'all can call in and we can just have regular conversations, no charge. You know what I'm saying? It won't be about counseling or consultation or tarot card readings or natal chart readings or anything like that. It'll just be this conversation so you can vent, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of times people have energy within that they just need to release, and they just needed somebody to talk to, and that is what we are going to create the hater hotline for. Those people that just need to talk, just need to vent. So it's open to everybody, and we're not like excluding people because we just don't want to care about you or listen to you or
Good
feel
job,
like
buddy.
your problem is not worth listening to, because everybody needs a listening ear, and we're going to provide that hater hotline and a way from the hater hotline for you to level up if need be. And you can talk to somebody who, you know what I'm saying, has skills in other areas that can help you rise above the bullshit, because that's what we got to do right now. We can't stay stuck in our weaknesses. Can't stay stuck in the darkness, whether that darkness be no light or too much light. You can't stay stuck in that. You gotta feel your way through and call for help. Somebody gonna hear you, because we always listening. So spirits take care of your bodies.
Tony, stop, buddy.
Bodies take care of your spirits. And be the light that you are.
Maurice, come here.
Namaste.